Welcome to my channel. My name is Silynthia, and I'm a mom who's trying to get her family to financial freedom. I have a part-time job. I also have an Etsy shop with I'm Cassie J Budgets and Vlogs. I'll link our shop as well as our freebies down below so you can grab them if you'd like. Also, we both have a Ko-Fi shop, which will be linked as well. Happy Sunday, budget friends. We are back at it again to stuff our weekly expenses. And I don't have a plan once again. I think it worked out perfectly fine sitting down with you all to figure out what I am doing. Hopefully this goes smoothly. I kind of have an idea of what I need to do, and so I want to make sure that I get my needs taken care of, and then anything else I can do above and beyond that. More than likely we'll go to groceries. Update on the laundry. I went on a different day. It did cost me $11, but I had some quarters in my pouch, and I was not happy about it, but it went by so quickly because nobody else was really in there on those days. On the days where people are trying to save money, it is crammed, so it takes a lot longer, but I was really happy to get in and out of there, especially because it's going to be winter soon, and I don't want to be out trying to do laundry and then driving home you know, when it's dark. Let's count up how much we have. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. I have $114 that I'm working with. I pulled a little bit more out, but I grabbed some drinks and a couple snacks for my kiddos before I made it home. So there's that. Hopefully we are all in frame. I said $114. Okay, let's see what we can do here, because we know what our main needs are and we want to make sure we're reaching those goals. Let's start with mommy. Let's give mommy $10, and if I need it for groceries, I have it for groceries. I need to actually check my SNAP benefits card to see what I have remaining. Yeah, it's been kind of tough pulling cash as well each week. So let me give you a quick update. My children's father was in a very bad accident, and so his financial state is not stable, and typically I would be receiving something from him to help with groceries, and even if he didn't give me money for groceries, he would buy them or something like that and help with the kiddos eating. So it wasn't a big deal if you know, if I ran low on SNAP, but I'm trying to figure that part out. So let's see here. Gas, we're going to do our normal $20. The other day I went on the other side of town and gas was cheaper. You hear Chloe barking. That is now my brother's dog I'm babysitting. Groceries, we're going to see what we have remaining, because that's where we're going to put whatever we have left is going into groceries. Household, we are going to do let's do our normal 10. And then pets, that's Mr. Fluffles. We'll go ahead and give him 10. And then we'll do 10 for laundry, or should we do 9? I think we'll do 9 for laundry. I still have a few quarters left from last week. 55, guys. Alright, hopefully I was able to edit out all my bad math, but we're putting $55 to groceries, and let's make sure of this. $10 to mommy, $20 to gas, $55 for groceries, 10 for household, 10 for Mr. Fluffles, and $9 to laundry. 10, 30, 85, 95, 105. Okay, 114. All right, so we figured out the math. That part was very important. I'm going to put this off to the side so I know what I should be doing. And I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We had a fantastic time. We ended up going to My children's grandmother's home. Amazing. Every single year. It's awesome to swing by there. And I do miss having Thanksgiving with my mom, but she's such a wonderful woman and so welcoming. It's like, even though her um, son and I are divorcing, hopefully the divorce will be finalized soon. I don't know. She hasn't even thought of getting rid of me in any way, shape, form, or fashion. We still spend plenty of time together. We still chit chat, send messages. Nothing's changed between us, so that's awesome. I think it's nice to be able to come here and spill everything here, and just have people receive it however they receive it. Usually, you all are very kind, so I'm grateful for that. So we have mommy, gas, groceries, household, pets, and then laundry. Okay, let's see here. Mommy getting $10. And if I need this for groceries, I will use it for groceries. So I'm not even going to bother trying to find anything for me or look for anything for me or do anything with this money for me. My plan is to go to the grocery store before I do anything else. After I go to the grocery store, I'll get some gas. But then that way I'll know if I need that $10. Gas, 20. And groceries, we said 55, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Did I do that right? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yes. Perfect. I'm hoping that I have enough remaining on my SNAP benefit card to make this $55 stretch with whatever I have left. And, you know, I got to do the best I can. I guess technically $65 here. And I have half a tank of gas, so technically if I need a few dollars from gas, I could take it from there. But I'd like to make sure I have the gas, you know. My kiddos are going back to school, and I want to make sure, you know, with me going back and forth to work, and then I'm taking them back and forth to school, that we're all in good standing. All right, household, $10. And Mr. Fluffles, my kitty, getting $10. When my brother brings the dog here, he brings everything for her, so I don't spend money on food or puppy pads or anything like that. He just brings everything she needs, and then she usually stays. The most she's stayed with me since I gave her to him is probably like a week and a half, but if that's the case, he just brings enough of whatever she needs. She does try to eat up the cat food though, so that's pretty funny. She's tiny, but she's very, very greedy. So laundry, we're putting $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, which is fantastic. Plus the quarters I have remaining, I should be okay in terms of laundry. I'm not washing any blankets or anything this coming week. I did do those a couple weeks ago, so we should be okay for maybe another week or so. And then I have to figure out washing blankets in. With the weather cooling off, the sweats and everything like that, sweating, my kids aren't all musty and, from outside and things like that, so it's not necessary for me to wash them as often. But I do get hot flashes. Typically I switch out my blanket every week, so I have a blanket that I sleep on top of and then the blanket I sleep underneath. So depending on, how my hot flashes are, if I need to, sometimes I'll notice that I'll just need to wash my pillowcases and not necessarily my blankets. So anyway, gosh, that is a lot of information from me. We're supposed to be working on money stuff. But it's a part of my life, and it's a part of what I have to take into consideration when it comes to finances. Do I need to watch this? Do I need to watch that? And without a big income, then I really have to focus. Also, I did consider going back out to DoorDash, so we'll see how that goes, with my car, and everything like that. We'll see. I really need to figure out another source of income, and it doesn't need to be thousands and thousands of dollars, while that would be nice, I still need to maintain some normalcy for my boys, because we are still actively going through everything that we've been going through in terms of trying to find a place to live and our family separating. Myself and their dad going through a divorce, everything. I need to be here, and also I just need to make sure that I'm not overwhelming myself with just working. And some people like working and having that distraction. Myself, no, I'd rather lay on the couch with my big boys watching some TV. That's it for now, guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. All of the things that can keep us connected. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And feel free to hype this one up. Thanks so much for watching. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I did start a TikTok account, and I'm hoping to start posting on it. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll definitely see how that goes. I think it'll be amazing if I can bring that together. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.